New York aims to better control AI hiring tool. Today's vocabulary is from the article, New York aims to better control AI hiring tool. Our first word is the word recruitment. The definition of recruitment is the action of finding new members of an organization. For example, the recruitment of our CEO was handled by an outside company. And we can see the photo demonstrating recruitment. Bill. Our next vocabulary word is bill. The definition of bill is a written suggestion for a new law. For example, the House of Representatives passed a bill to impose higher taxes on the wealthy. Bill. Our next vocabulary word is audit. The definition of audit is an official examination into an organization's financial records, a systematic analysis or review of something. For example, an external accountant was called in to perform an audit. Our next example says, the factory will be required to complete a safety audit. So in this case, there is an examination into the safety that is in question, a safety audit. Disclose. Disclose. The definition of disclose is to make information known. For example, the company has not disclosed how much it will pay its new president. So the company has not made this information known. The company has not disclosed this information. Bias. Our next word is the word bias. The definition of bias is an unfair attitude or feeling in favor of or against someone or something. Our example says it's important that everyone is treated equally and without bias. Our next example says he accused the news organization of having a left-wing bias. So in politics, there's usually a right-wing bias and a left-wing bias. And in this example, it says that he accused the news organization of possessing a left-wing bias. Vague. The meaning of vague is not certain, clear, or precise in meaning or nature. Not thinking or communicating in a way that is clear or precise. for example, I have only a vague understanding of the political situation in Israel. Our next example, the party has made some vague promises about tax cuts. So these promises about tax cuts are quite general. They are quite vague. We do not have clear and certain and precise information on the nature of the tax cuts. So if we go back to the beginning, our vocabulary words are recruitment, bill, audit, disclose, bias, and vague. So what you can do is, if you would like for me to provide you with my personal example of one of these vocabulary words in a sentence, you can send me a comment in the comments section of this video and ask me for a word you would like to receive an example of. So if you, for example, would like an example with the word recruitment, what you can do is you can leave me a comment saying that you would like to see recruitment in an example, and I will reply back to you on YouTube, and I will write you my own example of recruitment in a sentence. So in addition to the example you see here, I will use recruitment in another example for you. All right, well, thank you for listening to this vocabulary. I will see you very soon.